All right, settle it in, let the gun do the work, right? Let's see if I can do this. All right, so gun's on. Right, gun didn't go anywhere, stable, no issues with it.
Over the years, we've been able to provide feedback to a lot of different companies on, just small changes to this and that, to have the opportunity to, get a phone call from Nate and say, hey, we're building a new pack. How would, what's some of the ideas that you have on it? I mean, at the end of the day, we're here to help guys that are doing a much more important job than we are doing. And so the last thing we want them to do is go downrange with, substandard equipment. It can be summertime here and you go to the top of the mountain and all of a sudden you get snow. Crazy winds, rain, wintertime, extremely cold. You hear a lot of talk on there's no such thing as bad weather. It's just bad gear.
Trying to get really stable and manage that recoil. Settle it down. And same kind of thing, it's a super stable shot. I just shot that shot, I didn't really adjust anything, and I'm still on the plate. It's not moving it. I'm gonna bring the gun up, come in, so prep it to the rear, and let it relax. And it's good to go, all right? Any issues with that?
Oh, who's Bryan Morgan? Man, I don't know, ditch digger. That's the old school stuff, right? Grew up in construction, got some opportunities to do this, to do some training with some really cool people. Some great opportunities kind of came to me that way. So been doing that for a while. And, at the end of the day, father, husband, that kind of stuff, good friend, I hope, and the goal is that, try to, as I get older, try and find that time to, spend it with those who I care about rather than just, working all the time. But right now, we love what we do. We work a lot.
Yep, same thing.
If you're searching to find your glass, then you need to set your gun up a little bit better. We're talking rapid, got to get there quick. We were doing some work down in Salt Lake, and Misty went to this women's art retreat in McCall. And I'd never been to Idaho before. I just thought potatoes with Idaho, and so didn't really think much about mountains. And I'd always loved it out west, competed out west. Always enjoy the challenge of the terrain here. Once we came into Idaho and went to McCall, and then she ended up finding this place for sale. Things just fell into place and we ended up purchasing it. We knew that we wanted to move out west. We just didn't know what all we wanted to do out west. And we really didn't buy this place to do what we do now. It was part of what we're gonna do, but it wasn't like it was gonna be a full-time thing. And I was thinking, we do, 4 or 6 weeks of training out here, a year, and it's just kind of morphed to what it is now, so. Every day, every target, every position is always new. There's a lot of super cool ranges all over the country, and I've been super blessed to be able to go and shoot in a lot of different places. This place, the terrain is very challenging, a lot of up angle, a lot of down angle. We're one canyon over from the deepest canyon in North America, and so we get into some challenges with long range and the angles and the different kind of winds. that come through this place. You know, we learn more from our challenges, we learn more from our struggles, we learn more from our misses. And that's, you know, we get plenty of opportunities to miss here, so we get plenty of opportunities to learn how to hit here. So.
Yep, that's fine. Cool. I got it. Cool. Nope. Okay, got it. Good match.
We have to pack correctly when we leave out and we push out to train for the days during those certain times of the year. It can be summertime here and you go to the top of the mountain and all of a sudden you get snow, right? And so we want to make sure we pack correctly and go out correctly. It allows guys to utilize all their equipment, including their cold weather gear. Damage is going to happen on most of our gear. I'm looking for a company that's going to support us if we have any problems with that. You know, whether it be a backpack set up a certain way, or whether it be a gun a certain way, or a bipod a certain way, or tripod a certain way. We're looking for companies that support their equipment that they make, stand behind the equipment that they make, and then at the end of the day, listen to the end user and the things that needs to be done to make it as good of a product as it can be. Not for us. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, we're here to help guys that are doing a much more important job than we are doing. And so the last thing we want them to do is go downrange with, you know, substandard equipment or something that we know might fail. You know, we have a lot of friends in this industry, but we are also very quick to let them know if they've got a product that could be improved on. So years ago, there was really no other backpack on the market that had a good way to carry a gun. So the scabbards came out early on. Even in competition years, a lot of the early competitions had a little more physicality to them. And so you're moving with the equipment. You want to be able to pack your gun up, move it safely to the next location, those kind of things. Also, working with military guys, the Eberlestock has been a staple of a lot of military teams, especially on the recce side and the long range side for many years.
You start seeing a lot of the hunting gear kind of trickle into the military side because a lot of these guys are hunters. Specifically with rifle hunting, it's a lot of the same gear that you would use for long range precision shooting. You're using a frame to carry a heavy gun or an elk quarter, and it's familiar to them.
When Nate came to us and said, hey, we're looking at this new frame, this new pack, and what do you think about it? We gave him some ideas. I probably gave him too many ideas at times. It's hard to get everything you want in one pack, but he did a great job as far as like having it to where we can modify it fairly quickly, have a good carry system on it for our guns, enough storage space for, a 2 to 3 day pack. And then, you've got your ability to carry your rifle, your ability to carry your spotter, ability to carry your tripod, whatever else you need, plus all the other gear that you might need. So if we're doing a big movement with a lot of guys, with a lot of ammo, large guns, with additional equipment, I might need some additional storage space. So I'm able to add some of those things on. But then certain days we're doing short movements, we're not gonna need a lot of ammo, a lot of food, a lot of water, none of that stuff. So we're able to, pare that thing down and just have the things that we need on it to be able to accomplish what we're heading out to do.
The nice thing about the Mission EMOD system is that you're not stuck with one configuration. It's not just a single backpack. It's a whole system of products that you can quickly change up. You're not stuck with just an assault bag. You're not stuck with just the medic bag. You can change things up, use them together. And both the assault pack and the medic bag have its own backpack strap. So if you need to take it off of the frame, somebody else can carry it. It fits well with body armor because it extends off of your back with that kidney pad. And we've wanted to keep that same form factor, offsetting the thickness of the plate. That way the plate itself is sitting almost inside of a pocket on the back of the frame.
The problem you run into is, and I've got a lot of packs from a lot of different companies, and some are big, some are small, but the majority of the time, there's not really a one pack that I'm able to modify to meet everything that I need. And so far with the systems that Eberlestock has brought out to me, it's nice to be able to modify that thing to meet everything I might need.
We're always going to come out with more and more bags down the line, so the system's going to get built out even bigger.
I couldn't get the finished products quick enough, because he would make a change like I want it now, but we'd have to wait for the sew shops. A couple of times he sewed for me. I'm glad he's a developer and not necessarily a seamstress, but he did a good job as far as putting some stuff on there to let us test it to make sure we were going in the right direction. And it was a good time to be able to kind of see this come from nothing to something. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it continues to develop.